Kia ora whānau, this is Rewai Te Kau for Kaitiaki Mara Kai out of Kaikohe Baptist Church. We're here in South Auckland at Māori, and in particular we're at Papatūānuku Kōkiri Marae and looking at their Mara Kai and projects they're doing. And in particular I'd like to introduce you to Lionel. He's one of the whānau here. Him and Val have upheld the kaupapa here for the last 12 years. And you'll see by a number of videos that we're placing up on our channel that we're both having a look at their garden, but we're also having a look at their value system, their mission. And at the moment I'm just getting Lionel to introduce me to their worm farm. What's this for, how does it work in relationship to getting good nutrients back into the soil, whether it's your compost or fertilizer. And so yeah, kia ora Lionel, thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
can you ever talk to us about what this is?
Yeah.
And
yeah, the whole kaupapa around it's another extension of our Māori component of Hua Parakore.
Yep.
Yes, another valuing the idea of fertilizing the soil, and what better way to do that than with worm pea and vermicast, rather than chemicals and pesticides and what have you. So this is the natural elixir of life, they say. Black gold. Yes.
Black gold, eh?
So you got to get the the amount, or the the percentage of good greens in your browns, and obviously no citrus or anything, and then what you get is some pretty good life. There's some good healthy worms in there.
Yeah, beautiful.
But it's just the next step would be to try and process some of the vermicast in there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you have to add anything into that? How do you start it? Do you get a worm seeding process, or start it off?
Well, you can go to any other garden grower. I know they do some stuff online in regards to tiger worms. There's a specific type of worm that composts or eats up a lot of this waste faster than other worms. But we share our worms. We'd like to have more worm farms.
Yeah.
But the basics are get yourself some worms, get yourself some wet cardboard, because they love a really moist environment.
Yep.
And then some greens, which comes out of the kitchen, and then making sure that there's no meat and stuff like that, because you don't want unwanted pests in there too, because it tends to attract rats and what have you. Okay. Possums if you're out on the farm.
So you've got food waste. So this is like our kitchen waste in regards to potato peelings and all those types of stuff. But you said not citrus. So it's mainly just hua whenua.
Hua whenua, some stuff from the kitchen, that have been sorted out. No meat.
Yep.
Stuff like that. Citrus, eggshells.
Yep.
No good, the eggshells in there. Can be if it's really grinded up pretty fine,
Yep.
But otherwise, keep it nice, and so the worms can eat it, eh?
Okay. And does it need to be at a certain temperature, or is you just?
Yeah, definitely not too hot. Like I said, has to be quite moist.
Yeah.
Has to be a wet environment.
Yeah.
Semi-wet. Making sure it doesn't dry up, because they're pretty sensitive to the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the heat and the sun. That's why we have like a two-layer. We have the wet, a little bit dry.
Yeah.
We wet the carpet, that'll hold the moisture.
Yep.
For the other bugs, and then we cover it up, keep the pests out, and obviously keep it dark.
Yeah.
Dark
Okay.
and brown, but
so you've pretty much just used. This looks like an old bath.
Up on the frame.
Yep.
It's a few years old now.
Yeah.
But underneath we've got our bucket. We're catching all our worm pea. Yep. We sort of empty it on a daily, but there's a little bit in there. And what we usually do is get a sieve.
Yep.
Sieve it through, and then put it into our spray, and then feed either as a foliage or directly into the soil.
Okay. So do you need to dilute that down, or is that okay just straight like that? Or?
Oh, well, we dilute all of this. So sometimes it's a 10 to 1, depending on what you're feeding. 100 to 1, depending on the concentrate of the worm, because it's got a little bit of rainwater in there. But after we sieve it, we make sure we do at least 50 to 1 part, 50 parts water. Depending on what you're watering, actually, because tomatoes are heavy feeders. Kumara you can put for the foliage. We do a lighter ratio.
Okay.
And they're like 100 to 1.
Alright. So would you, let's take the kumara one, because that's one we're familiar with up home. Would you spray it on the soil to go to the roots, or is it on the leaves?
Either or.
Okay.
I reckon, yeah, maybe before it's growing and then it's flowering,
Yeah.
before it starts to flower, yeah, good to give it a feed. Same like tomatoes, like any other, when it starts to take off. Yeah, but definitely I reckon to feed the soil in a dilution form when it's a tuku. Yeah, but again, scale A.
Yeah. Okay. What about for some of our other hua whenua, like our so we've got cabbages, silver beet, carrots? Are there any growing conditions where it tells you, or we need to give them some more fertiliser, or
Yeah.
are there signs that little tool that you go, oh
Yeah, a little bit of yellowing. Yeah, when it's a little bit low in nitrogen. Yeah, can little fix up the soil, the pH levels in your soil. That way can amend, especially for leaf, healthy leaves. The vermicast, we put it in our seedling mix. Yeah, that definitely helps our seeds to go through. That was another learning one. Yeah, vermicast in your seedling mix, man, gotta have it. But yeah, I'll put that in, like I'll put that one into like a 50 litre bin. And then I'll use that as, just put a label and make sure that we use that like twice a week, just to water the soil, the beds. But there's your traditional worm hungry bin, eh?
Yeah.
They're about $300 from the Hungry Man.
Yeah, that's right.
But otherwise you can just make your own.
Okay. So cool whānau, so that's part around soil health and the hauora of the soil, in both regards to adding stuff into it like compost and garden waste and all that, or doing fertiliser like we've done here with the worm farm. So you just need to get started. As you see here, he's pretty much just got a bath, put it up on stand, and then making sure that it's moist and you've got enough food material in there to eat, and then you've got something to capture the mimi or the poos at the end of it. Awesome, thanks. Yeah, the poos and the wees.